It's all right. I've got him.
For Lord's sake, don't behave badly to him.
I man, we don't want to kill him.
You are behaving badly to a man.
No, you don't.
Patterson, man, get off us.
Let's see how you like a taste of your own medicine.
Patterson! Patterson!
Mr. Patterson, what have you done?
Get help, lad! Go on, get up now! Patterson, say something. Come on, Patterson.
Finish your story about the border collie. I don't know how it ends.
Right, well, this dog comes into the shop, right?
This border collie.
That's it, and she orders, like, some meat, right?
2 pounds of steak and 4 pork chops.
Yeah, that's right. So she runs out of the shop. I'm dead surprised, so I follows her all the way up to your place.
To paradise.
Oh, yes. So she goes to this door on her hind legs and lifts the knocker with her nose once, twice, 3 times. So this bloke comes to the door. He's, "Get in," he snaps. He's right vexed, mind. I says, "Mind, eh? Some dog you got there?" He says, "Uh-huh. That's the 3rd time this week she's forgotten her key."
That's awful.
I know, boss, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Patterson! Patterson!
Tell me what happened in your own words.
Well, he came in through here. Noble. Joseph Noble. He must have had a key or something, because he didn't have to barge his way in or anything. I was stood over here by the lamp cord, waiting to turn the lights on to surprise him.
And where were your friends at this point?
Mr. Sutton and Mr. Patterson, they were sat over here where they could see the floor.
And did you see if Sutton had the knife at this point?
The knife?
The knife that was used to kill Mr. Patterson?
I never saw it, sir. It was dark and I couldn't see the floor anyway.
I see. Continue.
Well, the gas lamp outside started flickering, so...
Have you seen my Bob? He hasn't been home yet.
No, I thought you met with him in here. With Mr. Patterson?
No, he was already gone by the time I got here. I'd gone after the burglar, I assumed. Have you all got him?
The burglar?
My husband, you cretin!
Madam, please, calm down. We will find your husband, I'm sure. There aren't many places a man can go to ground in the Nook.
What do you mean by that? Go to ground? Why would you want to do that?
A man has been killed, son.
But you can't think that was Mr. Sutton's fault. It was Noble.
Sir, there's a situation at the quarry. Are you done here?
Just a second.
What's going on at the quarry? Is it him? Have you found him?
What, the burglar?
My husband!
Madam, please, I know you're upset. There is nothing more you can do here. You should head home. It's the place he's most likely to turn up.
I'll do no such thing. If he was coming home, he would have done that already. Now, what's going on at the quarry? It's him, innit?
Sir?
You can wait at home, or you can wait at the station. Your choice.
Come on, Mr. Sutton. I'll walk you over.
I do not need a lad to walk me across the road. Thank you very much.
Just a second, lad. I'm not done with you yet. You better come with us.
Yes, sir.
Madam, I know this is hideous, and for that I am truly sorry. We just need you to confirm the identity of the deceased.
That's not my Bob. He's not big enough. My Bob would eat whoever this was for breakfast and then want sausages for seconds.
We found this on the body. It's addressed to you, madam.
19 years we've been married. He's never once written me a note. I'm telling you, you've got the wrong man.
I understand. It's difficult. Perhaps the boy can do it. He did work for your husband, did he not?
It's him.
No. 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 Go away. Go on, leave us!
We'll be outside. Take as long as you need.
You fool. You bloody fool. Now, who's going to plant the hyacinths, eh? You promised. You promised me I'd have flowers in the spring.
Listen, lad. Somebody walks into somewhere with a gun, somebody's getting shot. There's nothing you or anyone else could have done about that.
Enough of this nonsense, son. Now, where's home?
Oh, no, there has to be a way. There's definitely something I can do. I know there is. I just have to think.
Gentlemen, if I may, have you heard of the story of Sodom and Gomorrah?
What?
Sodom and Gomorrah? 2 cities consumed by sin. Oh, shameless they were, sinning morning, noon and night, in everywhere you can imagine, in every conceivable fashion.
Oh, aye. What we're talking about here, like?
Never you mind, sir. The point is, they were rotten to the core. The stench of depravity stung to them like coal dust to a miner. And so the Lord decided he was going to destroy both cities. Now,
Right.
Abraham, he bargained with the Lord and he said, if he could find just 50 good men between the 2 cities, would the cities be spared? And of course, our good Lord said yes. So Abraham pushed him. What if he could find 45, 40, or 30 even? In the end, the Lord agreed that if he could find just 10 good men, both cities would be spared. Well, Abraham sent his nephew, Lot, and God sent some of the angels. But when they got to Sodom, they could find no good men at all. In fact, the only men they did find insisted on sinning with the angels. Even when Lot offered them his innocent daughters, which I've never quite understood, to be truthful. Parenting attitudes must have been very different back then. Look at Abraham.
Hang on a minute, Pet. What's this got to do with anything of this?
Sir, the road to wisdom is rarely a straight line, if I may.
You were just up to the part where all the bad men were sinning with looks as buxom young daughters.
Boy.
Sir, they were not buxom, they were children.
Hey.
Oh. Scoundrels. Villains. Destroy the lot of them.
Quite. So, the angels bade Lot and his family to leave the cities. They knew that the Lord was going to rain down fire and brimstone. And they warned Lot and his wife and his children to leave and not look back. And so they fled the city. But as they were running, they could hear the sounds of destruction behind them and the screams of the damned. And Lot's wife, she couldn't help herself. She turned round. And like that, she was turned into a pillar of salt. Do you see?
Nope. Completely lost me, Pet.
No, I think I get it. You're saying the wrong people went to Sodom that night. Like, maybe if God hadn't sent those angels, then the men would have listened. Like, if he'd sent some dirty old quarrymen or something.
No, that's not the point at all.
Oh, no, I think you're onto something there, lad. Those angels were too tempting for the wicked men. So if Lot had gone by himself or with some less appealing companions, the cities might have been saved.
No, that's not what I meant.
And maybe it was the same at the court. Maybe if there were different people there, the noble would have listened. Like Mr. Sutton, he was as stubborn as they come. There was no way he was letting Noble out of there without giving him what for.
Well, maybe if Patterson had stayed home and left it to someone who could handle Cowell.
Hey, listen you, Patterson's in the ground. Have some respect.
Look, I'm just saying, sometimes you send an angel. Sometimes you send the other bloke. You know, the guy who throws massive rocks around for fun. He's from Bladen. How man? How many people do you know who hoy rocks around for a lark?
John Fish?
John Fish, that's him. Sometimes you send him. Then we'll see who's up for a bit of sinning.
That's a thought. Oh, man, I don't know. Should I have got Mr. Sutton to stay home that night, or Mr. Patterson?